update. As you all know, this is a collaboration. Us ladies are now 2.5 months into this collab. If you'd like to go and see their progress and watch their videos and see what they've been up to, all those links will be down below, and let's get into my update. So to be honest, I wasn't going to make this video, and it sounds very like I've said that before, and I know that I've started a few other videos like that, but not every update I feel is positive. And then I woke up this morning and I was like, it's not positive, but I'm still going to make it, and I'm going to make it positive, because when I get to the end of this journey and when I get to where I want to be, and I am going to do that, positivity, I want to be able to look back and go, you know, I worked really hard and it wasn't always easy. If I only update the easy weeks, then I'm just going to think, wow, that was a piece of cake, wasn't it? I'm going to start off actually this week by just letting you guys know my weight and everything. 2 weeks ago I was 87.3. Today I'm 87.4. So I'm still hanging around those 87s, gained 100 grams maybe, I'm not too sure. You know, could be a little bit less, could be a little bit higher. Generally, I don't know. My goal was to see the 86, and it just hasn't happened. However, I have had probably, I don't know, 4-ish binge days. Not binge days as such. It's not like I eat all day. It's like binge moments. And I've actually seen the 89. In the last 2 weeks, and I was so upset, but a few days later it was back down into the 87s, just a lot of water weight. It happens. It definitely puts you off having binges, because the next day is such a downer with the scales. But yeah, I haven't had the best few weeks, and I'm not surprised that I haven't overly lost any weight. However, I am very surprised that I haven't gained a lot, and I am proud of myself for that, because if this was 3 months ago, I probably would have gained a few kg by now. I didn't have the willpower to rein myself back in. I didn't have the willpower to get a lot of water into me and like flush everything else out. I didn't have the willpower to get out and exercise after these binges. I didn't have any of that. So these bad days that I'm having used to be my good days. So I am still pleased with myself about where I am today. I am still pleased that I so far have lost, started at 94 kg, so I've lost 4, 5, 6, 7 kg since I started this. So, you know, that's good. And like I said, I'm not back up there. I'm well away from those 90s, and I'm still sitting around where I was. I just need to start going down a little bit more. As for how I feel I look, though, I've actually contemplated getting rid of the scales for a little bit. I'm not sure. I might do that, because the other morning when I got up and I looked in the mirror, I was like, you know, I'm getting a little bit of definition in my shoulders. Like, not that you want your collarbone sticking out as such, but like I'm definitely got, you know, it's not as like fat and everything. I've kind of got above a collarbone now, that kind of thing. I always look at my legs and think, yes, I'm getting there with my legs. Then I step on the scale and I'm like, but I haven't lost. So how I think I look, I'm definitely seeing some improvement. Not in my stomach, but my stomach's always the last one to go, and to be honest, my stomach was never that great. But everywhere else, like the bits that I want to be able to show off a little bit, like my legs, and like I want to have like tank top shoulders and all that kind of stuff, I feel like I am getting there. I just need to keep working with those toning exercises. And another thing was, I was talking to someone this week, and obviously I'm not going to name her or anything. I think she watches my videos, but she's about my height, and she's looking absolutely wonderful at the moment. She's so toned up. She's looking great. She can wear the skinny jeans and the singlets and no muffin top, anything like that. And she's 83 kg, which is a lot smaller than what I am at the moment, but not as much, and you wouldn't figure it. Like, I'd swear that she was way further down the scale line, and it's because she's so toned. And I was just like, you know, the numbers shouldn't really matter, because, you know, if you're going to have all this muscle mass in that, you are going to be a little bit on the heavier side, and yeah, that's a bad trap to fall into. Anyway, I am rambling, but that's where I am on that 87.3 to 87.4 kgs. No loss, but no gain, especially after a real bad few weeks. I'm very surprised I am where I am. But I picked myself up after those binges and had perfect days after that, slipped a little bit, and then picked myself back up again, and that's how it is, and I will get there in the end. The other thing quickly that I did want to mention, though, is I'm finding it really hard to eat good breastfeeding. I'm eating good, I mean, but it's the portions. Last night, I was just starving. I'd had a snack and I was still starving by dinner time, and I did eat quite a lot of dinner. And I am breastfeeding. I'm trying to grow another person. Doing like high impact exercises. I can't, guys. My breast, no way. I can't. So it's a lot of walking and low impact exercises, which is fine, I guess. But last night I did a workout and I don't think I'd eaten enough. I just finished feeding him and I was extremely dizzy and very off balance afterwards. The exercise wasn't strenuous at all, and I felt like it was a dip in my blood sugar levels, and I had to eat a biscuit or a few after that, and I felt a bit better. And I just know that I'm trying to breastfeed and I'm trying to eat healthy, but I'm trying to eat enough for him, and then I'm exercising, so I need to make up that again, and oh my gosh. So that's another reason why I'm just not beating myself up, because I think really I'm doing okay. I'm 4.5 months postpartum. I'm trying to breastfeed, I'm trying to lose weight, and it's just all a little bit overwhelming. I'm doing fine. So if I quickly run through one thing I've learnt this week, I am counting calories, and no, I'm not counting down to every grain of salt. I downloaded my Fitness Pal just off the Google Play Store. The reason I did this was I've put in my height, my weight. I've just put in that I want to lose half a kg a week, and it's kind of set me at I think it's 1,500 calories. I don't mind if I go a little bit over that because I am breastfeeding. However, the reason I downloaded this was because I'm trying to skip out sugar. However, I still think I'm eating the wrong food sometimes. I bought a quiche from the supermarket the other day, ate it, scanned the barcode, and it was 500 grams or 500 calories. I'm like, that's like one third of my intake today, and it's just things like that. If I known that it was so many calories, I would have halved it. I probably could have only done with half anyway, had the other half the next day. So I am counting calories for that purpose, so then I can learn what's in my portions and how much I can eat without being silly and all that kind of stuff. So I actually suggest, if you're not one to get caught up in the calorie counting business, just do it to see how much your food really, how fatty it is and what's in your actual foods and all that kind of stuff. I was shocked. It didn't really leave me much room to have like a decent dinner and all that kind of stuff after eating a 5-calorie quiche. So I am still keeping my diary, and this video is really rambling. I think I've really covered most of where I've gone wrong. But if I've written some notes here about what I wanted to talk about. So I wanted to see the 86. I didn't get to do that this week. I wanted to, just my binges. The next day I'm so uncomfortable. I think from all my hospital issues and my ileus that I had, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will put a card around here. I think I've got a little bit of IBS maybe. And also I've had some stomach issues. We don't know what that's about. I do need to go back to the doctor, but I think she wants to put a camera down my throat, and I don't want to do it. But I get very bloated very easily right now, and other issues, and if I have a binge day or a binge moment, the next day I'm the most uncomfortablest I've ever been. My stomach just, for some reason, is really playing up when I eat. So I think most people would have that issue anyway. Food's not good for you in that quantity and that much sugar and all that type of stuff. But yeah, I've written that down that I'm extremely uncomfortable the next day if I eat bad food. Yesterday, like I said, with my sugar levels, I ate a few biscuits after dinner, and I've woken up this morning with a very upset stomach. My water intake, because I've been doing weekly goals, and my water intake's been 3 pump bottles a day, which I am doing really well with, so I'm pleased with myself about that. Oh, the one thing is I went maternity bra shopping the other day, and my last bras were a size 18, and then these ones now are a 16. I don't know if that's a weight loss thing. Maybe my breast is slowly going down now that we're sorted and my milk's sorted. I don't know, but that was cool. Just going down a size in bras. I've kind of talked to you guys about everything else I had on there. One more thing is just quickly to run through. I've started making like weekly goals here. and so I can look back every day and go, yes, I've done that. So 3 bottles of water a day I did. I wanted to do 2 walks this week, I did 3, and 3 toning workouts, I've done 2, so I didn't quite keep in with that, but around that. I wanted to see the 86.9 at least, which I didn't get to do, and stick to meal plans. Every morning I kind of write out what I'm going to eat that day and try and stick to that. I kind of do that, kind of don't. But that's probably where I am this week, guys. So the one thing I did want to do, however, was kind of show you guys where I'm at body-wise. I think this is a far better way for me to kind of document how I'm looking and all that kind of stuff. So at a glance, this jersey is quite baggy. Mind my bathroom, it's not too messy, but at a glance, with the jersey on, I hate maternity bras, they are so not supportive. But yeah, and then my legs, it's very hard. Can I show you guys? Looking down, I don't know, I'm definitely getting like calf muscle, like, I don't know, it's extremely hard with the camera. And when I was filming, mind my towels, when I was filming this week for my day in the life, I saw on the camera, you always look so much bigger on camera. I was like, what? So yeah, this is where I'm at. And then if I lift my shirt up, okay, so yeah, see, it's kind of hard, like I can't really pick it up on camera. But yeah, this is, see, so my stomach is sticking out, still looking quite pregnant. And I've got this I hate. See how I've got that curve there, and I've got this thing of fat here. I've never had that before until I got pregnant. So in saying that, that used to be a lot worse. I can't grab it as much now, so that's definitely a plus. That used to be quite a flabby thing of weight, and it's actually not. Yeah, I'm having trouble actually grabbing that. Yay! But yeah, I've still got, it's very hard in the camera. Oops. Yeah, you guys can see it a little bit better on this side. So yeah, that's where my tights are. So you can see how I've got this little bit of stomach that hangs over that. But, and then my arms, I quite like my arms. I don't have too much of a problem with my arms, but yes, definitely. But I'm pleased I've actually just realised that that's getting a little bit harder to grab, so that's good. But anyway, I thought I'd just quickly show you guys that, and I might do that at the end of every video so then you guys can see yeah, the change. I think that's a far better way for me to document my change other than relying on the scales.